So, hello and welcome, Autumn. This is Autumn Nightshade in the game, a level 20 wizard main, item level 129913. Let's take a look at her. She's got all of her celestial gear, looks like going. Pretty good gear, pretty good setup. Moving through here, her
Even
biography just
see
says,
that?
hi. Hi. Way
Yep.
better than
Oh
our
yeah, I
last
should change it.
interviews.
Yep.
All right. So, Autumn, how long have you played Neverwinter for?
I believe about 10 years I've played.
What initially got you into playing the game or made you try it back then?
Oh, my kids. They were playing it with my brother-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
and they were so excited when they came back from a double night sleepover over, you gotta play this game.
So, when you tried it, what was your initial thoughts of
Um,
it?
uh, uh, I'd never played an MMO before, so I mean, oops, I was lost as far as that goes. But I had fun playing it. I was playing mostly with my kids,
So, you
or
initially were
most of
playing
my
with
tunes.
your kids in the game and like
Yeah.
adventuring with them and your brother-in-law?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Well, that's super fun. I didn't actually know that. I knew about Sunny, but not your kids. Um,
Yeah, yeah. They named my tunes, so
did
Autumn
they?
Nightshade, my daughter named. Yep.
Nice. Okay. Little fun facts.
Yep, there you go.
What type of player would you say you are in the game?
I feel like I'm probably a mid heading towards endgame. I would never say I'm an endgame player because I always feel like I'm constantly trying to improve. So I always say I'm a mid player.
Yeah. What type of content do you mostly run in the game?
Generally, whatever is current for myself, or for those that need things, we have quite a few returning guild players, and so we're trying to catch each one up individually because someone always needs a piece of gear from this dungeon or a piece of gear from this trial. So we try to accommodate to get whoever needs what, and we
Mm-hmm.
try and do that, um, as needed.
Yeah.
Generally, it's a couple of times a week. We're trying to pull people through something.
Do you consider yourself a free to play player on this free to play game?
I am now.
What does that
Yeah,
mean,
picked up
Autumn?
some.
Oh,
Oh,
I
well,
I
I
think
think back
that's
in the day I
common for
slid
a
that
lot of
card and
people. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I stopped sliding the card several years ago and just, um, because there's an opportunity to make AD in the game. So
Mm-hmm.
generally, if you plan accordingly to, when a mod's gonna drop or when there's the big sale or some kind of event, you always want to plan ahead and have your stash of Zen.
Yeah. So with that being said, back to the content that you play. Do you generally try to play the newly released queued content day one? Or are you just kind of more like a chill? I'll get to it whenever I unlock it kind of thing. Or are you usually buying the buyouts?
I usually do the buyouts.
Gotcha. Same, sis. Okay, so over the years that I've known Autumn, I've learned a lot from her and have always looked up to her in the way that she operates in the game as a guild leader and what I think is a great example of a guild leader in Neverwinter. She's one of the leaders of the Nobles of Neverwinter. It's a Guild Hall 20 that is part of one of the major in-game alliances here on Xbox. It's the Filthy Casuals Alliance. How long have you been in that role as a guild leader over there in your guild, Autumn?
Maybe about 5 years. I'm not quite sure when someone inadvertently promoted me to that, but yeah, about 5 years.
Inadvertently. Come on now. Somehow I
Yeah,
just landed here.
I did.
Well, you do a good job of it. Do
Well,
you
thank
think
you.
that being in a guild is beneficial to players in Neverwinter?
Uh, I think so. I think as far as um, guild boons, I think is what most people were guild shopping way back when, because not everyone had the same boons. And it's a good way to meet people,
Mm-hmm.
especially if they one show online and two join party. It helps us get to know our players better, and then we can see who needs what, because that's how you grow in Neverwinter is if you show offline and you're kind of muddling through it on your own. Coming to a game that's been out for 10 years can be very overwhelming.
Oh my gosh. Yes, there's so much to do in here,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
like just having people around that are willing to help you and guide you is just crazy, crazy good in my opinion. As to just stumbling through
Yeah.
it and like, what are these buttons do? I don't know. Um, how would you say that being in a guild has impacted you in this game as well, and like your experience? Do you think you'd be still playing
Uh,
and where you are today had you not ever been in a guild?
Probably not. I mean, I've met some incredible people along the way who have been, previous leaders of the guild or officers and have kept the activity going and sanity. And most of the time, we just goofed off and had fun, which is what the game should be. I don't think it should be something serious, but I've always had a laid back approach to this game. So,
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that everyone should have fun playing it and not take it too seriously or get too caught up in the grind and the hassle of trying to be the best of
mhm,
best. I think you should
yeah,
ultimately be enjoying your time on the game. Um,
absolutely.
does your guild have any restrictions on who can join into your guild?
No, I think we've kind of opened the door. We had a minimum item level, but as this game is evolving into, out for 10 years now, kind of have to be a little bit more flexible. So we've had a surge of new players come in, or a lot of returning players. Back when lifesteal was a thing, we've had quite a few come back.
Oh wow. They're like,
Yes.
wait, what? Where's my life still? Is that the
So
questions?
yeah, so there's been a lot of educating and going back and trying to get everyone on the right pathway. Um, Part of me as a leader is I don't want to see someone who's come back to the game waste minimum resources because they ranked up a companion that they didn't need to rank up, or they rank up a mount that they don't need. And so we try and steer them in the right direction as to this is what would be good on a DPS, tank, healer. These are the things that you want to strive for.
Mm-hmm. Are these new, like, are these returning players or new players? Are they like an influx of this, like, event thing that they're running, do you think, where they're doing the
Uh,
character boost? Or you think it's just people are curious and coming back to Neverwinter for whatever reason?
I think they just are curious and have come back. I'm not sure we accrued that many from the event. I think it was just mostly people within the last few months. Towards I guess at the end of MASH, we've had a lot of people come back
Really?
and have been helping. Yep,
Well,
yep.
that's good to hear. In terms of activity in your guild, how active would you say that the guild is on a day to day basis?
I would say currently our daytime is more active than our evening. Our evening, it fluctuates um, as to what night it is and who's hosting what,
Mm-hmm.
or if there's anything particular going on.
Yeah.
We will have, sometimes we have a page and a half on, sometimes we have about a half a page on, and that does not include, we have quite a few that show offline.
Yeah.
So, and have never told them you have to show online. It's just if you show offline, just, throw a little ping out so that we know that you're, active or if you need anything at all.
Yeah. How would you say that you guys work towards keeping players engaged within your guild, and how do you try to retain players within your guild as well?
That's always a struggle, Bus, as far as that goes. Keeping people engaged, we try and get folks into runs, or we have folks just asking for things that need to be, like if we have someone newer, we I'll suggest another person in our guild to kind of help them out so that they also have a purpose too and spread the wealth. So I'm not the only person constantly bringing people through different dungeons.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as retaining players, I just try to embrace the mom in me and keep everybody
Keep everybody
happy.
happy.
Yeah. Yeah, some days I know it's easier,
Don't
but
leave.
yeah. And yet we have players that that at this point of the game, this is a good place. I mean, I feel like I'm a fair leader. I have a more laid back approach. And if anybody needs anything, I'm really approachable about discussing
Mm-hmm.
anything.
Yeah. She's telling the truth, guys. Autumn's super, like, she's always been super helpful. I've known her for several years in the game, and at any point in time where if anybody, I've witnessed, like, her guild people coming to her and being like, hey, can you help me with this? And she's like, yeah, sorry, Erica, I gotta go help my guildies. And I'm like, okay. So, yeah, she's really good in that aspect of the game. And also in the game as well. Not just that. That's not what I meant. How
I
often
try.
how often do you find that the members of your guild do actively seek help or advice from within the guild? And how are they like
Um,
usually going about facilitating that?
so we have some that will go to officers, different officers, or they will seek out the person that invited them to the guild. I am currently helping a couple of people on the evening, the Eastern Standard Time playing, and I have several that reach out either via Discord. I have a
Mm-hmm.
gentleman who will message me 6 or 7 times a day asking questions, and or I'll get as soon as I log on, I'll get a party invite, and that's where we hash out a lot of questions and try and get folks pointed in the right direction.
Yeah. Do you think that people are like pretty in like today's day in Neverwinter, this the advice and things that they're being giving, they're pretty receptive of it and like showing showing a will to work kind of thing?
I think so. I think I'm seeing that more than what we saw like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, where if you give someone advice, they're like, uh-huh, well, I'm going to do
Yeah.
my own thing.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
no, because that is
okay.
often a thing that you hear a lot of people say, like people try to help people and it's sometimes for not, and so
Hmm.
it just depends on the player, I guess, and, and how they're going to receive their advice. Most of the
Yeah,
time, if someone's willing to ask for help, I feel like they're going to be inclined to listen to the help in that manner rather than just kind of unsolicited advice and things
oh,
like
sure.
that.
Yeah.
How often do you guys try to organize training runs and facilitate completion runs for members of your guild?
Oh, so training, right? It varies, Usually we do runs like 3 days a week. And I know the guys on a day shift will host more. They're generally on most days hosting. something or pulling somebody through if they need it. Um, but as the, the tail end of the mod, and a lot of people, once you get their stuff, said, I'm going to take a break. So
Yeah.
it becomes you're relying more on your friends, and folks in the alliance to kind of help, um, to say, based on the people that signed up, we're only going to be able to run advanced tonight,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't like telling people no. If you're looking at the group structure as to who's asking for invites or who wants to join, and you say, well, tonight's not going to be a master run, it's going to be advanced run. Most will say, I haven't had a problem with it, with anybody saying, well, I'm not helping. They'll just say, well, let me switch to a tune that needs advanced gear as well.
Yeah.
So I think most people are willing to help out and get people where they need to be in the game, because it's only going to benefit the guild in the long run once you
Yeah.
take time to invest in someone.
Yeah, no, the 100%.
Hmm.
So that goes along with this question of is anyone in the guild allowed to sign up so long as they kind of meet the content requirements, and how do
Um,
you determine who goes versus not goes or something like that, or do you just try to, if you have multiple people, you're like, all right, we're gonna make it happen, we'll do half and half or
well,
something like that?
Yeah, so we have like we have a few like the newer players that have come back, and they know that they're not consistently ready for master material. So on that, what we had been trying to do is we'll run some of the ash or ASOD, and then we'll flip, and
Mm-hmm.
then we'll try and fill with the master and get those that weren't quite ready out, or we'll try and say, okay, one can stay. And generally, the one that stays is the one that's best on mechanics.
Yeah.
Um, is generally how we'll look at that.
Okay. Do you guys try to do any of the other kind of guild related activities that are present in the guild structure itself, such as like Dragonflight or Marauders or like influence runs? Do you guys still do that kind of stuff?
No, no, not anymore. I'll tell you, it was a lot more fun when you were able to pull those dragons from all over and bring them into the stronghold. That was fun. I hated that they took that away because that was actually kind of fun to see, especially when we hosted a lot of dragon flights back in the day when we were building the guild. So,
Mm-hmm.
but not so much now. Once in a while I see someone from the Alliance call out, but it's
It's
very
usually
far and
like
few
an
between.
accident. Yeah, somebody set the Marauders
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Help!
yeah. Yes, or someone calls the dragon, and then you look at the roster and say, "Oh, someone's in the stronghold," and they're like, "Oh, now they're in the PE." So,
Like, run away. Do you like the idea of these activities in the guild? And would you like to see any changes to them to kind of like facilitate people playing those more, or bringing that activity back into the game, or you'd rather
yeah, yeah.
things
So,
be
so
other
here,
stuff?
here's my stronghold wish list,
Mm-hmm.
because I
Okay,
I
I'm
have a
ready.
long stronghold list wish list. One, if we take the guild hall up to, another 5 or 10 levels, I think that would be beneficial, and it would drive people to do Dragonflight, Marauders, Influence Run. I think they should reopen up Masterwork, um, for guild hall decorations, because Lord knows we sunk a lot of AED into getting our guild hall to look the
Yeah.
way it does. Um, and the other thing, and I think it's more importantly, is I think they should open up all the boons.
Mm-hmm.
Because at this point of the game, people aren't gonna, guild hop from guild to guild looking for, the crit strike or the crit sip boon or wherever else. I just think they should open them all up for everybody. I think that would be better.
Yeah, so with that, like, do you see that as a possibility in your brain, as if they're like adding plots to be able to build additional structures in the guild, so that way it would require more like donations to it, or do you think that they should just, like, if you're level 20, or just like adding additional boons to existing structures sort of thing?
Yeah, yeah. Or I mean, if you look all around the stronghold, there's gates that go nowhere. I mean, I don't see why they can't just add a whole map on the other side and
Mm-hmm.
add other dragons over there. And they can get rid of the demon hunting APs
What are
because
you talking about?
nobody does those on its own. I don't know of anybody that does those over there anymore.
I
So
don't even
they
know
can
what
get
those
rid
are
of that.
for in the game outside of Dread Ring.
Yeah, they it gave, gosh, it had to do with the mod way back when, and then it dropped a few items like that book of something, and you needed that to rank up.
The guild
Uh,
or
I,
your character?
it was for gosh, God, it was tied to, I think it was the original Underdark.
Oh,
When you
okay,
went to
okay.
Mantle Dareth, I think it was tied to that, and then you had to go through the rifts and fight these demons, and
Yeah.
they decided we need more demon. We're going to put some in the stronghold, and it's like nobody does these anymore. Let's just remove
You
these.
just run through them whenever you're running through the
Yeah,
stronghold.
yeah, just
Ah, that's
don't
funny.
add to those.
Yeah. Do you guys try to do any other fun guild events that are like player driven things, such as contests amongst your players and giveaways and stuff like that?
Uh, yeah, we've done a few giveaways. We actually should be doing one for the spring cleaning. We did uh, gosh, we did one a few months ago. The biggest one is the Christmas giveaway because we have some pretty generous donators within our guild that like to make sure there's plenty of gifts to be had.
Yeah, so you guys just kind of
So,
gather and celebrate
mhm.
celebrate Christmas as a guild and do the giveaways to give out gifts to everybody.
Yeah, yeah, we all get in our Christmas outfits and do a guild picture.
That's fun.
And it's just something fun to do. And then someone will do like an impromptu giveaway. Like I believe when the mod drops, Autumn might be giving some things away. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, looking for guild
Just to
invite.
kind of keep,
Looking for guild invite.
yeah, yeah, just to keep the activity going and reason to log into the game.
Yeah. What would you say has been your favorite dungeon to work through with your guild in the game?
There's been a few, and I don't know if it's just a retro to say. I liked MTOS. I thought that
Like
I
the
thought
new
that was
MTOS or the old MTOS? I guess it's the new one because the
the
other one was
new
just
one.
Temple.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
new MTOS. There was a lot to learn for with mechanics and for people to actually understand what combat advantage is before you dump everything on a
Oh my
barrel.
god,
You
those
know?
barrels, those cocoons. Like, all right, I'm dead.
Yeah, yeah, Cocoon. Yeah, yeah. So there was yeah, that was fun. Demon Web Pits was another one I thought was kind of fun because just to getting everyone to listen about artifact calls. Let's time this just right, guys, and get it done.
Well, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
What about your
hmm
favorite trials or trials? Can be all.
Well, I think I'll tell you what I thought was, and it's more my sense of humor, I guess. I liked Tiamat when it came back.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I like the phrase, someone has entered.
Someone
And
has entered.
someone has entered. Yeah, because there was always some trickster rogue rolling off and entering.
I wonder
Yeah,
who
so
that was. If you're listening, you know who you are.
yeah, so that was kind of fun. I did enjoy that one. I probably had my mic off a lot laughing because I just thought it was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time. I did a lot of Tiamat with you guys, and it was really fun
hmm
running with the nobles in
Yeah.
Tiamat.
Yeah,
What
it was
has
fun.
been your least favorite dungeon?
The least favorite, I will probably say MIC. It
MIC.
just,
Oof. I think that's
yeah, it
collectively
just
most
didn't.
people's least favorite.
Yeah, yeah, it didn't feel like it was a complete, like it was completed. I
Mm,
don't know. It just felt off. I didn't care for it at all.
gotcha. And what about the least favorite trial?
Least favorite trial. If I have one that's a least favorite. probably have a strange sense of humor. I mean, I think a lot of people didn't care for Moon Dancer, but I liked it just so I can jump up in the air. But yeah, there
Low gravity
that.
wins. Low gravity wins
Yeah,
the
yeah,
day.
you got that.
The $1 million question of the day. What do you think Neverwinter does a good job of?
Well, um, I don't know. I'm curious as we have some new folks coming back to spearhead. Currently, I think they are listening to suggestions to better the game. So that is something. Um,
What
about
do
all
you.
I have
Oop.
right now.
Okay, we'll leave it at that for now. What are
Hmm.
some things that you think that they could improve at in the game? Some areas where you've noticed things where like you kind of would like to see some improvement
Besides the guild hall,
besides
um,
the guild hall.
and one of the other things I think I would like to see is okay, take masterwork a weapon. Okay, a lot went into it to make the weapon. And now what do you do with it when it's no longer best in slot? I would like to see something where if you could break it down and use some of the components for something else, like the updated masterwork. That would be great. Or something else that maybe can go towards some more resources. Something where you're just not, oh, well, here's my refinement points, or here's something for the copper.
Yeah.
Oh, look, transmute. Yeah, I just think something along those lines would be good. Um,
Do you know one
the
thing
good
that
old,
like I really wish that they would take advantage of in this game, and I've posted it in the Discord before, but like the mysterious merchant in the strongholds is such a cool idea. Like it comes
uh-huh.
and it like every stronghold can summon it, and it can have different items in every single one. Like I wish that they would seriously like look into updating those types of stores and things like that with you know more relevant items and not like item level 400 stuff or something like that. But that's
Yeah,
a really cool concept that they have within the guilds themselves.
yeah, that would be good. And I think an unlimited supply of copper space would be good too because
Are you
good God,
guys
surplus.
maxed out
Let's talk
on
about surplus.
copper?
Oh God, yes.
All right. Okay, so they recently updated the strongholds
Oh
and the
yeah, no.
coffer limits on a lot of things, because previously before the update, like people were having to like tear down structures and rebuild structures just to kind of clear up space in their coffers, and then they gave us a bunch more space, but apparently Autumn them are a little wild.
No, no surpluses. I have so many people saying, "When are you going to tear down that building and rebuild so we can donate?" And I said, it also takes other things like adventure shards. So yeah.
Yeah, so you
So,
guys are stuck on some maxed out surplus
yeah,
again already.
surplus. Yeah, surplus, and of course professions and gems. Those are the first to fill up.
Are all three full in your coffers?
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah, yeah. So
Oof.
we just, yeah, yeah. So, I mean, I think we each have like a guild hall one that we try and move stuff over and donate, but
Yeah.
then you got to take them back out so they could spend their guild marks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you
So
don't have a
something, yeah,
store. You got to get one
I
level
don't have a
20 to
store.
spearhead an alliance full of all of these level 1s, so y'all have a shop. So you don't have to keep
Yeah,
switching.
absolutely.
If you had one wish for Neverwinter, what would it be?
Oh Lord. One wish. Hmm. Well, besides breaking down equipment and weapons to reuse resources, I think that would be good. Um, Another I've heard in conversation is to make all the dungeons and trials when you load in your AP's full.
That would be
That would
great.
help out. And apparently putting a mailbox in a bank too, because I see a lot of people asking for a mailbox and a bank when we load in. So something like that would be good too.
Yeah, I feel like those are simple wishes, Autumn. Like
Yeah, I'm not complicated. Yeah, that would be good.
yeah, we already have
So,
those capabilities. Like we've got them in the latest content. Give us to them and all. I feel like that's an easy
yeah,
one. Okay,
yeah.
so on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your satisfaction with the game as a whole in 2026?
Uh, I would probably give it a healthy 7, I would
Healthy
say.
7.
And healthy 7.
So you're
Could it
still
be higher? Yeah, there's a few things I think they could do better on. One of the things I always tell my new folks is, oh, you got to do all the events. But then you look and it's like, oh, there's this one mount. It was supposed to be good, but now it's not. They nerfed it before the event dropped. Um, or here's a companion that's really good, like the Cold Light Walker, and people bought AD with it, and then they said, "Oh, sorry, we nerfed that. That's too powerful." So,
Mhm.
those kind of things. I think if it's going to be good, let it be good.
Yeah.
If they could work on bugs before they launch a dungeon or a trial, that'd be great. Um, yeah, I think
But overall
that's
still
it.
enjoying playing the game.
I still enjoy playing the game.
Me too. Me too, Autumn.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me. Do you have anything, what am I saying? Well, okay, relax. Do you have anything else you'd like to add or anything else you'd like to say?
We're hot. We're always recruiting in our guild. So
Nobles
anybody,
of Neverwinter, guys. Stronghold 20, maxed out boons. Filthy Casuals
yeah, there you
Alliance.
go. That's right.
Autumn
So, but
Nightshade
no,
in game on Xbox. Look her up.
that's right. No, but I appreciate you um taking time to interview me and get to know our guild better.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for agreeing to chat with me.
Oh, not a problem at all.